Hi, I'm Carl from the Wood Shop TV, and today I'm going to turn this Alumilite gear shift knob. I got this one from my buddy Zach at NVWoodwerks, and I'm going to put a CA finish on this one. Let's get started. Help support the companies that support our community. Here's the first one I did. I haven't hit it with the buffing wheel yet, just sanded it up to 12,000 with the micro mesh. So this is the one we did on the live show on Monday. It's walnut and maple. So what I'm going to do, there's a lot of different ways to apply this. I watched a lot of Bob's videos on how he does it. He mostly does pins, so he uses a thin CA glue, but I'm going to use a medium. It's Starbond medium CA. So my lathe goes down to 50 RPMs, so I'm just going to apply it at that speed. If your lathe doesn't go down real slow, once you get it on there, you need to turn the lathe off because it'll create little ripples in it. So keep that in mind too. If your lathe doesn't go like under 500 or so, if you're using the medium, don't leave the lathe running because gravity will make a little ripple in it. So just going to turn the lathe on, put a little bit on the paper towel here, and wipe it on. All right, So what you want to do is don't hit it with activator. It'll create bubbles in it. Just let it dry on its own. It takes a couple of minutes at the most. The thin CA glue dries really fast. It's a couple of seconds and it's dry. This takes a little bit longer because it's the medium, so just let it dry. Don't do anything to it, and then we're going to apply probably 2 more coats to it, and then we'll cut it back and sand it, and then apply 3 more coats. Again, the same process. Just take a paper towel, fold it over a few times, just put a little bit on there. And I'm still using the medium CA. I'm going to go ahead and apply 3 more coats, just like this. Just make sure you get it all coated. What I'm going to do is basically just run through all the micro mesh pads. I'm going to start with the 1500 because I have a pretty good coat on there, and I'm not going to sand right through it. So I'm just going to run through all of those real quick, and lathe speed right about 1,000. So don't get carried away. Just sand it up a little bit. Be careful on a spot like this too, because you're gonna sand that a little bit more than you sand everything else. So just run through all of them. I'm just kind of dipping each one in the water as I pull it out. Then we'll use the buffing wheel to buff it up and buff it out. And keep in mind too, you need to really sand it. Make sure all the scratches are out before you even start the CA finish. You can't cover up anything with the finish. I worked in the automotive paint industry for a lot of years. You cannot cover up bad body work. So put the time in, make sure it looks nice before you even start the CA finish. Or in any finish. It's not just CA. Alright, I'll get the buffing wheel set up and we'll buff it, but you can already see it has a nice shine already. There we go. And again, Zach, thank you so much. The colors on that are just amazing. I'm not sure what type of wood it is. It's some type of wormy wood, but it is so cool. It looks awesome. So thank you, man. As far as the CA finish goes, so like I said in the video, there's a lot of different ways to apply it. What I did is I put on 3 coats, cut it back with the micro mesh, put on 3 or 4 more coats, and then sand it back and then hit it with the buffing wheel. But it gives a nice protective coat, especially for stuff like this. It's going to be in a car or it's going to be just in the hot sun or in the cold weather. And I used the Starbond medium for that. But yeah, it seems to work out really well that way, and I've done a few of them now, so I'm happy with the results on that. I've been struggling with that for a few years. One other thing, we just kicked off the Christmas ornament challenge, so please go check out the video for that. I'll put a link down below in the description for that too. So make Christmas ornaments, submit it to Alan's website, and you are entered into it. As far as the gear shift knobs. So I did a live stream on Monday showing how to make the wooden ones with the inserts in them and how to put the threads in. I'll put a link down below or at the end of the video for that as well. But I'm going to put a link down below in the description for a website where you can go check the thread size for your vehicle. They're all different, so you need to figure out what thread size that is before you just put a random bolt in there, because they're all different. So you can go check that out. As far as sponsors for the Christmas Ornament Challenge, I want to thank, I forgot to put it in the other video because I filmed it a while ago, Yorkshire Grit and Hampshire Sheen. They are both sponsoring the Christmas Ornament Challenge too. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. All right, I think that is it. We'll be on live on Monday. I hope you come over and join us. Not sure what we're doing yet, but we're always live on Mondays at 4 o'clock. So come on over and say hi. If this is your first time here, I have a new project video every Friday. I hope to see you there. Take care.